Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, because I thought I was going to say, well,
is that they'll say things like women belongs to the kitchen because it's a feminine job. But then you turn around and ask them, okay, so what do you do for a living? And they'll say, I have a podcast. Okay, so working around fire and sharp tools is feminine, but gossiping into a mic isn't? Interesting.
Guys, it's not that hard. Politicians are influencers. You just don't know the brands paying them.
I wish hell had a phone. Like, I miss my auntie so bad.
Well, you're coming?
This is cordyceps, the zombie fungus, and I grew it off of my own blood and skin.
No big deal, guys. It's just cordyceps, the zombie fungus. And you know, he grew it off of his own blood and skin. The fuck wrong with you? Oh, is it just cordyceps? The zombie fungus? You grow it off your own blood and skin? You grew it off your own blood and skin. There's no way to say that without being a psychopath. I don't know why you turned on the camera. This is just my cordyceps, the zombie fungus. I grew it off my own blood and skin.
You know I'm the face of the city, bitch. That's why you mad. Little bitch. The fuck? Bitch, you know.
I don't know what kind of hard drugs they put in this trope. This trope right here, like this, is gonna eat every time. It ate here, it ate here, it ate here, it ate here. Like, it just every time it does what it needs to do. The strong man protecting a child, just it eats every time.
Pull them panties off, pull them panties off, pull them panties off on the dance floor. Pull them panties off, yeah.
Baby, one thing about it, two things for sure. A little.
And mind you, me.
People look dumb for doing you dirty. How do you look for staying beside them after they do? Okay, let's think on it. Okay, yeah? Okay, now let's do better. Okay, Tiddles, love ya.
If it's 3 places I'm not fucking going next year, it's Out My Fucking Way, Above and Beyond, or The Extra Fucking Mile.
I'm about to run. I'm about to run. He got a gun. I'm about to.
Voices I don't wanna understand. My car keys are jingling in my hands. My high heels are clicking towards your door. Is this one thing that got me tripping? Is this one thing that got me tripping? You did this one thing.
Huh? Me and you are kind of close together in skin complexions, right?
I'm Tails, and I will and can kill everyone in this room.
Damn it, Shadow. Stop telling Tails to say that.
I won't apologize for being a good parent.
For the last time, you're not his parent.
Then what am I to you, Sonic?
Oh, my gosh.
I want to be the uncle.
Knuckles!
I named my daughter Chlamydia because I contracted the disease from her father.
She a Barbie girl with her Barbie clique. I keep dragging her, so she feeling it. And I see the bread, I want all of it. And I want it all, so I all of it. And I give it back, so we losing it. And I give the box with no shoes in it. Yeah, I know the trick, so I got him in. Yeah, they know who sent me and Barbie is. And I'm bad like the Barbie.
Y'all mad because that girl man proposed to her with a Pandora ring, but y'all ain't got no ring or no man.
That part, y'all want a ring so bad, take your phone off silent. Damn, I kind of got myself a little bit on that one.
Part 37, who the fuck did I marry? So at this point in time, I have filed for divorce.
Word up, it's word girl. Word up, it's word girl. Flying at the speed of sound. Tonight you're falling in love. Let me go now. This feeling's tearing me up. Now she does it like this, will you do it like that? Now she touches like this, will you touch her like that? Now she moves like this, will you move it like that? Come on, shake, 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 shake it. Shake, 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 shake it. Shake, 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 shake.
If you kick every black person out of this country, then who's gonna make your trends?
Do y'all remember in 2020 when a certain group of people took a break from this app and they didn't post anything for a while? And how quiet this app was for quite some period of time? I think it was about a month where we just did not post any new trends, any new fashion, any new dances, and how quiet this app got. It was so sad, bro. And I don't feel like we are given the credit that we deserve when it comes to carrying trends the way that we do. Because we do. Anything that we do is cool as shit in 15 minutes. The lingo that we use, the way that we dress, the way that we move, that shit, we don't get enough credit, bruh. That's all I'm saying.
Cause I don't feel like I did it right the first time. It's a big thing. I need
Tell them we've been too strong for too long. And I can't be without you, baby. I've been waiting up until you get home. Cause I can't sleep without you, baby. With anybody who's out.
A day in the life of a submissive, feminine, traditional woman that all of the feminists are jealous of. This is the life that those feminists do not want you to live. I start my day off by putting lipstick so my lips are super juicy for my masculine husband. Those feminists are just mad that they don't have husbands like we do. Next, I walk around the house and see all of the cute little gifts that my husband has left for me. Because my husband is such a masculine provider, I understand that he cannot pick up after himself, and it is my responsibility to do so. And so I do it because I know that cooking, cleaning, and picking up after a grown man is the exact life that those feminists are jealous of. My husband is such a provider that he can't even put his laundry in the hamper. But that's okay because that's my responsibility as a submissive, feminine, traditional wife. Now I spend my days cleaning the dishes. This is the life that those feminists are so jealous of. This is the most rewarding thing that I will do today. Imagine how fulfilling it is to be cleaning and cooking after such a traditional masculine husband. Those feminists are just jealous that they don't even have a husband like I do. After I'm done with the dishes, now it's time to pick up all of those little gifts that my husband left for me. Again, this is the life that they're jealous of. What would your day be like if you weren't constantly cooking, cleaning, and picking up after an adult man that provides for you? Don't let those lonely feminists stop you from living this amazing, awesome, traditional, submissive, feminine life. Bye.
I don't know who need to hear this, but maybe we should just like obsess a little less over that celebrity. That bitch don't know you. You going hard as hell. Night and day. Up on the phone, on a computer. Baby, give it a rest. We get it. They lying. They wrong. You right. Let it go. I have seen you go hard. You are going hard behind this woman. You are going hard behind this man that doesn't know you exist. Are you okay? Give me this device. And you go lay down and get you some rest. That's okay. That celebrity, they'll still be here tomorrow. It'll still be an argument for you tomorrow. Just lay down tonight. Let me put it on the dresser.
Rule number one, if it's about me, at me so I can see it. Rule number 2, if you heard shit that ain't come from me, then don't believe it. Cause I hate a bitch that like to post shit that before you see it, she delete it. And when you come to her, she gets switching up. Like, girl, I ain't even really mean it. So when I catch you lacking, don't say that.
Y'all know I had to do this one. Are you ready? Thick ass, thick cash, but got nowhere to spend it while you might pick last. The body breaking next, you know you got whip last. You wanna eat that cake, it's like a birthday bash. And I am here to say this body isn't something that you ignore. But the sizes on the site, but also have in the store. Yeah, I think it's time we get to kicking down doors. Yeah, I look this fucking good, go pick him out off the floor. I am mid-size, speaking up for the plus size. Barely fitting me to say you trying to lies. Heard them bitches hating on us, baby, just vibe. They mad we so fine, I'm screaming about that.
I love black women. I love black women. Yeah. Hope this lit up your day, my black queen.
They trying to say Michael, the Liberian, got a dark vibe. Keep my cousin's name out your mouth on my soul. I'm not playing with y'all. On my soul, on the dead homies. I'll real life uppercut y'all to the 20th power. Michael, get behind me on my soul.
Are you that fucking dumb? You ain't hear what the fuck I said?
You asked
Cut his fucking mic. Since he wanna be fucking dumb. Now you wanna be fucking dumb.
A couple months back, October 6th, a white member of senior leadership at the nonprofit I used to work at asks me, "Where's your master?" as a way of asking me where my manager is. I happen to be standing next to a chain-linked fence. He follows up with, "Are you scared of the chain-linked fence?" A lot of people are. Last week, Friday, the 23rd of February, I was terminated from my position. He still has his job. Between October and now, that's about 7 months, me and my coworkers reported the following instances to HR, the executive director, and the board of the organization. First incident reported, obviously, the aforementioned member of leadership by the name of Morgan Manry, who asked me that racist question. Want to know what's so funny? Through several conversations with staff, members of leadership, HR, I find out this is not his first incident. Oh no, especially not of this nature. But because of his acquaintance with the executive director, he skirts accountability. Mind you, this is somebody who's demonstrated on multiple occasions he doesn't care about the patients in our program. Has even gone as far as expressing glee to my coworker that he gets to kick people out of the hepatitis C program. These are unhoused folk, homeless folk. This is somebody who changed the locks on the emergency food pantry, a free service we offer, just to make our jobs harder. It was recently reported to HR that he was sharing confidential private patient information on the phone with an undisclosed acquaintance. This patient is still in the organization's care. He still has a job. Second reported incident, Arab coworker of mine goes to a pro-Palestine protest, gets arrested, off the clock, not in uniform, on PTO, comes back into work 2 days later, is greeted with a final written warning. A final written warning with no prior instances of misconduct or disciplinary actions. In that write-up, they issue her a directive stating that she cannot wear her keffiyeh. Mind you, we had a coworker who was very vocal about his support for Israel, was sending Israeli flags into the company-wide group chat. Was he met with the same energy, class? I think not. Matter of fact, HR and the executive director was liking the messages up. There's a director who oversees the department. She was present for that meeting when HR handed my coworker the final written warning. She didn't sign on to it. She said it was unethical and she felt it was wrong. Remember that. Around this time, we find out the infamous executive director was surveilling my coworker's socials. She was watching her IG stories, even accidentally liked one of her IG posts. Boundaries are being crossed. Things are getting weirdly and suspiciously unprofessional. So we write a letter to the board. Board members of the organization reply to our letter weeks later. They essentially state, this is an HR matter, we're not going to intervene. But also, HR's actions, the executive director's actions, align with our internal policies and procedures. You remember that director I told you to remember from earlier? About a week or two after we sent that letter to the board, she was unjustly terminated. Our infamous executive director comes up with the most asinine, contrived reasons to justify to staff why she fired this woman. Obviously, it's out of retaliation, and it was an unjust termination. At this point, my coworkers and I are fearful of losing our jobs, and we're also fearful about the future of this program because we are the one syringe exchange in all of Central Florida. I sent a message in our organization-wide group chat with all staff members, relaying concerns around discrimination, racism, and retaliatory actions taken against our director. You want to know what HR's response was? To kick me out the group chat. Also, our communications are heavily monitored. That means emails, Teams chats. The executive director, second in command, her nephew's the big boss for an IT company that runs the organization servers. He also just so happens to sit on the board of the organization. Shortly after our department director is unjustly terminated, they send out these agreements, mutual arbitration agreements. This is the language contained in them. Are you following the mess? Let's keep going. Final and latest incident, my coworker by the name of Anita Nunez, a trans woman, has been asking the janitor to correctly gender her for months. He's been ignoring her. On the 2nd of February, she respectfully engages him, asking him to correctly gender her and use her name. He asks, "What's your last name?" He's like, "That's irrelevant. You don't need that to gender me properly." He says, "I'm gonna find out your name one way or another." Once she gives him her last name, he says, "Thank you, Mr. Nunez," calls her hermano, which is brother for Spanish, and then tells her if she has an issue with it, take it to HR, because he's been there for 35 years and he's never had an issue. She reports this incident to HR and the executive director, and so do 2 other witnesses. What do? Nothing. She follows up, "Hey, how are you guys going to protect me? Why hasn't anything been done?" The HR manager pulls out a Pope keychain and says, "This is why." Then says the janitor cited religious reasons for why he would not properly gender her. She's confused as to why he pulled out the Pope keychain in the first place, so she follows up in a conversation. Then a conversation ensues between HR and Anita Nunez, where he's sending her articles in support of the Pope and the Catholic Church. She's forced to engage and support reasoning for why she doesn't support the Pope. Not too long after, she ends up resigning because what we've had to witness as a team the last 8 months have been emotionally and mentally taxing. She writes a resignation letter that she wants the staff to read. I help her forward it to the rest of the staff. All of a sudden, I'm in HR's office getting issued a final written warning. The resignation letter essentially outlines everything we've been through the past couple of months. The infamous executive director sends an email out to all staff calling Anita's resignation letter inaccurate and inconsistent because she knows staff hasn't seen all the proof. So I put all the evidence and documentation into a document and send it out to all staff and the board. Me and my supervisor extend the board the opportunity to show up for us one more time. They fail. I send them an email, essentially telling them that they failed us. There are no words for what I've had to witness, what we've had to witness and endure the past 7-8 months. I've worked many jobs, many corporate environments, but this, at a nonprofit, we are calling for the resignation of Lisa Barr, Wes Golan, Morgan Manry, and for all 9 board members to step down. We are calling for new leadership to assume control for the executive committee, a board of directors. Current leadership does not have the best interest of their staff, but more importantly, the communities and patients they claim to serve. I've put together a brief with all the information I've collected the past few months with a full overview of what's been happening. I also put together an email template with the organization's funding sources. All you gotta do is click on the link in my bio, put your name in, click send. I'm asking my community to help me and my peers hold this organization accountable. If you could please help us forward those emails and help those funders meet our demands.
Why is it so hard for Sims to comprehend? Extinguish fire. I don't need you to stand there and scream. Extinguish the fucking fire. I'm playing a family. 5 minutes in, the mom and the sister catch on fire. First of all, y'all cooking and y'all skill is only one. Stay off the fucking stove. Because obviously, it's too hot in the fucking kitchen. These bitches on fire. The sister standing there screaming. I'm like, extinguish, extinguish, extinguish. This bitch still want to just be screaming. You don't understand what commands I'm telling you to do? You're creator. You're not picking up what I'm putting down. Save them. Sister dies. Sister dies. The mom, she lives. Sister dies. Grim Reaper comes trying to plead for her life. Grim Reaper's like, nah, you got your mama. Your sister, she's mine. She's dead. She ain't coming back. You want to be sad. You had a chance to save her life, didn't you? Didn't you? You should be sad at yourself, because now she's gone.
But I know you.
So I want to stitch this video again because one of my followers from Jackson, Mississippi wanted me to uplift some information. So this information can be found from the Jackson Advocate Online. And here's some specific information about the 215 bodies found behind the Mississippi jail. First of all, there are actually 672 bodies behind the jail. The 215 bodies that everybody's discussing in the news specifically, they only account for the number of burials where the descendants' families were not given notification between 2016 and 2023. Under a public records request, NBC News found that there are no records for the bodies before 2016. And therefore, the families and their attorneys and advocates are calling for a full investigation of all the bodies found. Again, all 672 cases.
On Wednesdays we wear pink. Miss Regina, no Regina, every waking hour I swear you will show Regina. George can stay in power if Regina is the sun. Then I'm with disco ball, 'cause I'm just as bright and fun. If you've had alcohol.
Even though I'm non-binary, I'm the one to beat. Even though I'm non-binary, bigots are a 0 to me. You're thinking I'm a 2? Well, I'm thinking you're a cube. Matter of fact, 2 cubed, cause that is what I do.
Who said I can't wear my Converse?
my dress. Well, baby, that's just me.
If you kick out all the overly ambitious, misogynistic men with too much free time and disposable income, then who's gonna buy your microphones, Best Buy?
Oh, girl, that's
No,
not.
in the sense that...
Well, yes, but also, well, no.
If the liberation of queer and trans people makes you feel small, you need to really think about where you get your power.
Fuck everything that's going on. It still ain't been no ceasefire. Like, they ain't still, like, stop dropping bombs on motherfuckers. What the fuck? They still ain't did no ceasefire? Girl, what's going on? Cause what the fuck now I'm really about to get pissed off. Because what the fuck? Y'all, what? Oh yeah, girl, I don't know nothing about that. Y'all got me fucked up because at the end of the day, bitch, why ain't no ceasefire going on? Why ain't y'all stop dropping bombs on? Girl, I don't know nothing about that.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm John Quinones with the TV show.
Y'all just mad cause he gay. Mad cause he gay. I said y'all mad cause he gay. Mad cause he gay. I said y'all mad cause he gay. Hey, mad cause he gay. I said y'all mad cause he gay. Hold on, wait. What did you say? I said you mad cause he gay. Mad cause he gay.